We are back for qualifying. I'm going to make sure to record the rest of this because there was a highlight in there. But YouTube has done me a disservice and has failed to tell me that the stream isn't operating. So I'm back. Yeast is back.
Two.
We've got 4 laps of qualifying, and Rodgwell is P3 and pole. It's a fantastic lap time from him that's literally defied physics. And we have one person watching. Actually, I didn't know the stream was on. Nick Hill was retired in a crash, so that's the second person to crash in qualifying. If we have to do another lovely restart, I might end it all.
I do not condone Liam's comments on this stream. I do not associate that this is Liam's comments, not Ero F1 League's comments. Liam is a very happy man. He's just very stressed out at the moment.
You can call it that, yeah. Yeah, Nino, I believe.
Well, one of us has to be a professional here.
Yeah. It's just a shame it's you.
But yeah, clearly ain't you.
Black Wolf coming around the final corner into the pit lane.
Oh, that didn't look very legal when I cut across.
Did it not?
It looked like he was all over the curbs.
I mean, you are allowed to cut, in all fairness.
Oh, thanks for telling me that, mate. I'm going to do that every time I pit tomorrow.
This game is so bad.
I know. It really is.
So bad.
People are starting to come out for their final laps as well now.
Yeah. Who is first, I believe, is going to be Real
Oh,
DC.
God.
God, you've put a downer on this one. But, I was like...
Wait, Arden disconnected. That's why he went purple.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
He disconnected mid-hot lap.
I forgot to add him. My bad.
And like, because it's thrown him back into the pit lane, he somehow crossed the line?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it, looking at the layout of this track, because you've literally got to be in the ocean to cross the line when you're being sent back to the pits.
I have no idea what's going on. But Real DC is the first driver to do an outlap, and someone I think has a potential to be on pole position. And I believe we're gonna have the correct person do a track guide, because obviously my map is slightly faulty. It doesn't have the final third sector in almost its entirety. So I'm going to leave this to you now, Yeast. You're going to commentate.
Yeah. Rodgwell has retired as well. I didn't even notice that. The man purple P3.
Lap.
Is he retired in the pits, or is he not crashed?
I believe he retired in the pit lane.
Fair enough. Right, anyway, DC's coming around to start what will be his final lap. Into turn 1, gonna want to take this about 155 kilometers an hour, 90 mile an hour. Keep it tight here, don't really want to touch that curb, swing it out as wide as possible, get on the throttle for what is turn 4 and 5 here. Get it as close to the curb as possible without actually hitting it, because it unsettles the car. And now just keep it pinned, think about your turn-in for the start of Sector 2, turn 7. You can take a lot more curb there and there, but considering the traction, it might be a bit difficult. Turn 8, navigates it pretty well, gets on the throttle very early, surprised it didn't twitch out of there. Heading into turn 9, navigates it well, keeps it away from the wall. Singapore sling now, turn 10, 11 and 12. He's kept it off the curb well there. He's really patient on the throttle. I didn't notice what his first sector time was. Now heading into turn 13, how brave does he want to be on a throttle? We know he has a tendency to spin. Head towards the end of sector 2, he's a 10th up on his time, but it's not enough at the moment. Heading into turn 15, 16, 17 here. You don't really want to put half your car over this curb because it spits you out into the wall. Trust me, I've done thousands of laps of this track. Now heading into the tunnel section, turn 18, 19 I think, yep. Navigates it well, gets on a power alright, turn 20. Liam is starting to lose it in the background, I can hear him cackling. Now coming through the final corners, what's going to be turn 22 and 23. Is it going to be enough for pole? Is it going to be enough for the front row? No and no. He improves, but stays P4.
And then next up, across the line, it's going to be Morgonius.
Romanek's half a second up on his time, that he could be on the pole at the moment. Going through the final corner. Bailey!
Goes
Oh,
P3, followed by Ruminek. A
Rumenek who goes
1:37.8.
P2.
He was already P2. Ennis coming
Ennis,
around.
he's half
Final
a tenth
sector.
up on his... Ennis half a tenth up on his time.
What can Fatnik do on debut? It's P3, and it's actually P3.
Ennis went very deep. Lucky not to hit the wall.
Can Ennis improve?
Gets on the power.
Ever so slightly.
Oh, that's... Oh! How was that not an invalid?
Nearly in
That's a good lap.
Yeah, it's only 4 attempts faster.
Yeah, he's only about half a second quicker than anyone else.
Boyman, next up, across the line.
Yainio's not really improving. Boyman, P7.
P7, Yainio.
So Yainio will be the last one across the line. Is there any time in this lap?
Can he improve? Oh,
Stays P10.
I think he improved, but not quite enough to move up. That's unfortunate.
There we go.
And that is qualifying in Singapore. I'm very sorry for the people that didn't get to see the stream. I'm very sorry if it happens again. Not much I can do. Just to be clear, I very much forgot Lee Webb was also serving a qualifying ban. However, because South retired before Lee Webb and Ero Crackshot, I don't believe they truly served their qualifying ban, so I think they'll have to do it again. No, I'm not that awful. I'm not that evil. But Lee Webb does actually receive another penalty point. There was, if you didn't keep up, there was hundreds of penalties from last race. About everyone on the grid did an unsafe rejoin. And I think our commentator's gone off to...
I think Nick Hill isn't in the 107%.
Is he not?
He's about 6.5 seconds off pole.
Oh, well, Nick Hill's... We don't use the 107% rule. So, thankfully, that's not going to be an issue. There's going to be no formation lap today.
Rain!
31 laps of action, and I need to find a new track map rather urgently.
Rain!
Can I find a good one?
There's rain.
Is there rain?
Yep.
By any chance? Rain.
We've got someone in chat giving a shout out to Yanino 2003. I don't know who that is. I only know Yainio.
Yes, Yainio.
Hashtag GOAT.
You're a good man. I've got the correct track map this time.
My guy had a track map that had 6 less corners.
No, it was only 3.
How many did yours have?
It was, in 2023, the final sector is cut in half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I was using that track map. So I didn't have 3 corners. I didn't have 4 corners, and I was really confused. When you said, no, I've got 22 corners, I was like, huh?
Yeah, they've got rid of the castle section, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, castle? Tunnel section.
Yeah, tunnel section, yeah. Castle.
We're in Baku. Oh, here we go.
And after 5 lights, away we go for Ero Ps F4 in Singapore. Who's going to get a good start? The camera's
Fatnik!
not moving fast, and Fatnik up into the lead of the race ever so slightly.
Very briefly.
Ennis with a bad start, and DC falling down the order from P3. It's not been the best start for him. Nearly losing control of the car already. This has been a pretty good restart so far. Roger Well and Fatnik going side by side. Is there going to be contact? I don't believe so. But Roger Well just getting the traction on the exit. As
J. Bailey and Arden side by side further down.
Ooh, dear.
Bailey ahead.
Yeah, Dan.
Oh, it's Dan Dale, sorry.
Move on. No, it's all good. Yeah, Nino looking for a move on Morgonius for P11. Can he do it? Black Wolf.
Oh my god!
Morgonius. Oh, okay, in crack shot with a bit of a push to pass. I think Black Wolf has bad internet. I don't know if
I saw someone. It is usually crack shot though.
Oh my. Oh.
So yeah, Ennis is going to be unhappy.
Oh my god, what's Black Wolf doing?
What's happening?
I just seen a spinner. It's Morgonius. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, this is.
Yeah, Black Wolf's internet is awful.
Yeah, Black Wolf's okay. We're going to give it a few laps, and then if it keeps on going, we will have to ask them to retire the car, because that's dodgy. I don't know if you can preload no, don't preload a message, but
yeah, let me just ping him at the end of lap 1. Oi, retire.
Yeah. Either way, that's
the
first lap of the first lap, not the worst lap of Ero. F4 in Singapore for
this
a
is
wet
actually going to go
session.
past time, isn't it?
What time?
Because there's only an hour to do these
Oh,
races.
yeah.
I've never experienced it. Apparently, when I
It does
won in
work.
Singapore in Season 7, we were
Yep.
1 lap off of it happening.
It does work. So
Because I think I crossed the line in first place
Oh.
at 59 minutes 22.
Morgonius into the pit lane with a broken front wing. Same for Lee Webb. It's not been good there. And Lee
Oh,
Webb with a
dear.
5-second speed penalty. Speeding penalty is not the best way.
Oh,
to start
Roswell's
this
got a
race.
huge run on Rumenek. For the lead, nonetheless.
Rogel, can he make the move stick? Is he even going to go for it? No,
He'd have to do a Yeast-like dive bomb to get the place.
But he could go for a switchback here. If
Oh, he
he's
could go for a
feeling
Yeast-like
brave.
dive bomb here.
No, but he's looked up a little bit.
Very smart man he is, Roswell.
Yeah. Boyman going for an overtake on Ennis, but goes a little bit. When Fatnik into the wall, no front wing, and he's waiting for the car. No, he's not waiting for the cars to go. That's a
No,
dangerous
it was alright.
region.
It was alright.
Maybe.
Okay,
but,
that wasn't. Black
No.
Wolf had to wait.
yeah. Oh, but there's a first
Wait, what? Oh,
for the loss of a front wing on a street circuit. That makes sense.
skill issue.
Not worthy of an actual safety car.
I want to see some dive bombs as soon as this VSE comes to an end. It's something I'd do. And you know this, Liam.
Yeah.
I
It's
am
gonna be a
Mr.
good
Dive
dive
Bomb. Maybe Mr. Overtake? Would you consider me Mr. Overtake?
Mr. Attempted overtake.
Hey! You're
Just
Mr.
saying.
Overtaken.
You're hot. Not really. I usually start last, so it's
Exactly.
hard to overtake me.
I mean, when they come to lap you slow bastard.
French.
Wee wee! Can we just go racing already?
It's such a bad commentary, Barrett.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, we're speeding up a little bit.
People were just starting to speed up. 3, 2, 1, bang! Oh, I tried.
3,
Oh!
2. Oh, was there
Roswell's almost got
contact?
into the back of Rumenek.
Was there contact? Because that
No,
looks
it was close though.
Oh, and there's been an overtake. Oh, no, sorry, Fatnik is in the pit lane.
Imagine being Morgonius and Lee Webb seeing this.
Lee
Oh!
Webb. Lee Webb.
Mate, you're 35 seconds behind.
Oh,
Green flag,
no.
by the way.
Yeah,
Any
green
overtakes?
flag running in Singapore, and I have a
Absolutely
feeling Lee
nothing.
Webb may have given up at this race.
Oh, Roswell's a lot
feisty
closer.
for an overtake. Is he going to dive down the inside? He's looking for it. Yes, he does, but he's not far enough ahead.
He's forced
rightfully
Rumenek deep. Oh,
Yeah.
he's lost the car though.
lost control of the car, and that's not going to be an overtake for him. Looking down the order, is anyone side by side? It doesn't appear so.
No. Very
And
boring.
Fatnik has cut the pit exit.
Lee Webb is going very slowly into the pits,
Oh my
and he's
God.
still got a penalty.
So that is now a combined.
So he's completed 2 laps, he's got 10
30.
seconds worth of penalties and a drive-through.
Yeah. No.
L.
Best start. A daily Webb may live to.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, the man who, for about half of the race last week, was a net P1.
Yeah. Not in the best start. Can't lie.
No. Anyway, Roswell and Rumenek are really pulling away from Ennis here. Ennis doesn't like the rain, as we could tell before the race started.
For context, Ennis
He-
is learning how
Oh,
to drive without traction. Boyman nearly losing the car. But Ennis is learning how to drive without traction, and a wet Singapore isn't the best place to be doing so. It's one of those places you don't want to be doing it.
I think I've realised something.
Yeah?
I think Rumenek has a lot less wing than Roswell.
Is Rumenek pulling on the straights?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
That's why, because Roswell was in the slipstream and on the battery the last 2 laps on the back straight, and he couldn't catch him.
I think you may be correct.
And
Roswell
Rumenek had
probably became a
awful
warning
entries to the corner there both times.
there. Oh, Black Wolf has went wide, but he may teleport back on track. You never know.
Damn.
Sandal with a 3-second time penalty. I actually had that where someone in front
These
of
two
me.
are really using a lot of their battery.
Someone in front of me parked into an escape road and then just teleported back in front of me.
That's called a reset to track, Liam.
No, no, they teleported as in like they moved about
Oh.
20 seconds up the field. I was kind of upset about that. I wanted that position.
Well, you don't deserve it.
Oh, Snap Hansen nearly losing the car, and he will submit to Ero. Crack shots. I'm not saying Ero crack. Yeah, Nino in P10 just behind, looking for the move. And he could go for a dive somewhere. Can he go for a dive in the hairpin? He nearly went for it. Nearly pushed Hansen. But no, can he get the overtake on traction? It's going to be tight. I don't think he will get it.
Yeah, Rumenek's starting to pull away now.
Yeah, it was interesting because Roger Well appears to have the setup built more for wet conditions, but
Yeah. Rumenek's just speedy.
are you sure Rumenek has got lower wings? Because he doesn't
I
appear to be
think
gaining
so.
but he's gaining in the
Well, yeah,
corners.
but Rochewell's running wide as well almost all the time.
That is fair.
I mean, at the same time, the gap hasn't really changed.
No, it's only a tenth, and he gained a lot of time in that final corner.
Yeah. But I'm just going to watch the interval. Oh, for God's
Roger
sake!
Well with a 3-second time penalty, and that battle for the lead is over. This will happen in my, Singapore was my 4th ever league race,
I'm going to bed.
and I got 12 seconds of time penalties, so I can sympathise with Roger Well and Hansen. I finished P3 on track, and finished P9 at the end of the race, so...
Singapore was where I got my first ever win.
Uh,
Roswell has just put the power down in first gear.
Crack looking for a move on Dan Dow. Jack Bailey does appear to be slowing this train up ever so slightly.
Hey, Bailey. Ooh. I wanna know if you'll please speed up. 2, 3, 4.
Hey, hey, Bailey. I
wanna know. Ooh, if you'll please speed up. I really hope he isn't watching the stream. I'm pretty sure he does.
I think Jack Bailey does watch the stream, so... If I was Jack Bailey, I'd probably slow down right now just to really annoy us.
I'm just gonna quickly pop his Twitch on just to see. Oh. God, I love this game.
Yeah. Nick Hill nearly crashing into the wall ever so slightly. And Lee Webb trailing at the back of the field. It's just not been his days. Roger Well sets a faster lap time than Rumenek.
Only by about 2 tenths though.
It's very close, but it's a good improvement at least. It looks like we're going to have a battle at some point as Dan Dale has retired from the session.
Safety car.
Where's he retired? Oh yeah, and that's going to be a safety car. Surely, yes it is. And it is time for Lee Webb to serve his penalties. And there's been nearly a collision now, as 50 may have been punished for overtaking the safety car. I'm not entirely sure. And Fatnik has got a drive-through penalty, and that's obviously not how you'd like that to go. And Fatnik is slowing down so slowly that I think he's about to enter the pit lane. No, he's not. Okay, he just got scared.
I think he's just giving himself a lot of delta.
Now, if Lee Webb serves his penalties, will he be lapped?
Reach the end of the safety car queue.
Yeah, no, I think it's really the be lapped issue. I
think he is about a minute and a bit down.
41 seconds to Morgonius. Oh no, 41 seconds to Dan Dow was stricken.
And 20 seconds Nick Hill is behind Black Wolf. I think he is about a minute 20 behind.
1 minute and 30 seconds, my race director says. So if he was to pit again, which he is going to do, because he is going to try to serve those time penalties.
Alright, let's put a speedo on this time. 37 mile an hour. Will he slow? he's currently going 30, 33, 37, 38. No!
Oh!
No! He doesn't know the speed limit. No! He's putting on tries!
Is that a sign of things to come? I don't think it is. I
He's
think
putting
that's
on
just
dries.
well.
It's still raining.
Either he has manually done that. Rumlex into the pit lane. Oh no, he juked it. I think maybe it could be drying. Ennis also doing it.
No, it's still heavy. It's still like it's not slowed down at all.
Yes, but that means that Lee Webb
I don't
manually
get
selected
why.
that choice.
Yeah, unless Jeff's told him that the rain's going to stop and he believes the safety car's going to last about 10 minutes.
Well, Hampton is pitting. What is he pitting on to?
Hansen is pitting.
I believe there's a Ferrari behind, also considering pitting. What's it going to be? No, another
Inders.
at the intermediates. I think Lee Webb
And
may have misclicked.
and not a wing. That's surprising.
The-
Fat Neek in the. I saw Haas mechanics in the pits,
Ah, I think Fat
but
Nick will be
Fat
coming
Neek
in
is
again.
nowhere near the pit lane, and not pitting. Now he is pitting. Now he's come across the pit line.
Okay, so that is. I think I count
I think
now.
I've seen about 4. Okay, he
What?
definitely made the speed limit.
Did you get another penalty that time?
No, he went 7 miles an hour across the line.
Boyman with a what? Boyman's just got a 5-second collision for an incident with Ero Ps.
Wait.
Boyman doesn't
He's
have
got
a
no
front
wing.
wing.
Boyman! Ennis
What?
might have rear wing damage. If he's managed to lose his wing under
What?
safety car, Ennis
Ennis-
could have rear wing damage.
Ennis will be streaming this race.
Ennis will be streaming this
But
race. Let's
actually,
have a look.
I'll let Bashy tell me. As there's chaos, Boyman and Ennis are going side by side, and it looks very much like they are angry with each other. Boyman is going for an overtake on Ennis, and oh my god,
What am I watching?
Lee Webb didn't beat Rimanek, and I don't know because he was.
There's no
definitely-
way.
He was definitely ahead of Rimanek coming out of the final turn. So the first turn,
Oh my
I think
god.
Lee Webb spanned the car on the mediums. Yeah, Lee Webb spun the car on the mediums, lost track position, and he's now committing to being on the medium tyre. I think Lee Webb is longing for this race to end.
Yeah, I
Back
think
into
just finish the race, you know?
oh Boyman
And when
goes
you are
wide.
finished, have a beer.
I have no idea. I think Hansen went right or south. Blackwolf, I'm not sure. Everyone's pitting. Are they pitting onto the dry tyres? It's looking a little bit drier. But they aren't. No, hard.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Hard for
I've
Jack
just watched
Bailey.
Ennis stream.
Yes.
So Ennis has paused, and Lee Webb is unlapping himself,
Okay.
and Ennis's ghost has slowed down because there's a
Ooh.
car alongside him under safety car, and Boyman's just railed him. Wait, why are there so many cars in the pits?
They're pitting onto dries.
Oh my god. Lee Webb would have been a genius. No, Boyman's on another set of inters. Hansen's on hards. Blackwolf's on hards. Morgonius on hards.
Lee Webb is still mediums.
Lee Webb would have been a genius if he didn't get lapped.
Yeah, I have 5 seconds, 15 seconds of time penalties. and
That
5
as well.
I'm interested to see what happened. Yarninho really struggling in P8 on these tyres.
How can a man struggle under safety car? Oh. Wait. Oh, I thought Yarninho was the lead car on dries.
No, he's P.
It is JD Bailey.
Yeah, Jack Bailey, the lead car.
Looking
on
at the
dry
strategy, Crackshot, who started 14th, is a net P2.
tyres. Oh,
If it dries out,
if. Which
it's a
I
big if,
imagine
because still
it
it's
will.
very wet.
It looks very wet, but it's not raining. Now, as a street track, you imagine Singapore would have good drain systems.
Yeah.
So I wonder just how much money they've put into drains, considering they do live in a monsoon temperature. So I have a feeling that they would have invested in drains.
Singapore does have a lot of money as well.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't have a lot of money?
You and
Because I
me.
don't. That's why I
Yeah.
asked you.
Dan Dow is annoyed at Jack.
It's a McLaren 1-2, let's go, boys.
How did 50 get there? 50 didn't pit, and the McLaren guy is bucking the trend here
Do
quite
McLaren know
severely.
something that we don't?
I don't think they do.
Is it going to start raining again?
It could, and then that's you think the actual discharge.
I've only ever seen that once, where it
see.
rained, stopped raining, and started raining again.
Okay, I'm checking Roger Wells' pit exits.
Oh, stop being a steward. Enjoy the racing.
Roger Wells fine. Ennis fine. DC
You're so
was fine.
boring.
I'm enjoying the racing.
Yeah, but you're being boring. Boring, boring, Liam. Boring, boring, Liam.
Noted. I will write that in my diary tonight.
I'm gonna get a quality ban for calling someone boring.
Nick Hill coming out of the pit lane.
Ennis in the wall! He's lost his wing!
What?
Ennis lost the car. I was just spectating DC while just chilling on my phone. I looked up
God.
and Ennis is in the wall.
DC and Ennis both said they really, really, really don't want it to be wet, and I can kind of see why. Ennis,
Yeah, but it's dry now. Ennis is really struggling. Ennis has just thrown away it all.
But I think this safety car may be out another lap, which is depressing.
If it is... Oh.
Nope. So Ennis is
gonna cry.
Green flag running, and away we go. No.
Wait, why is it green already?
Yeah, why is it green? Ferretti,
Wait, did I just...
not letting
Hold
this
on.
safety car get away, by the way. What?
I think... Wait. Oh, sorry, I thought Lee Webb had no front wing.
No, but Fatnik and Nick Hill are really going to struggle. I mean, Fatnik has the drive-through penalty anyway, so... no.
I'm expecting Jack to mug all of these cars off ahead of him. Because it looks really dry now.
Well, Lee Webb has to get out of the way or he's going to receive a penalty.
He should really serve one of his time... He didn't serve his time penalties.
Well, I think when he realised he couldn't serve them because he'll just get another one. But away we go in Singapore. Is Lee Webb going to pull off to the side of the road? That's the main story. There's Ennis pitting, and I think there's other few people pitting. And Lee Webb isn't serving his...
Crackshot
retired in the pit lane, I believe.
Crackshot's got ahead of Bailey.
Oh my, what is going on here? Ennis is into the pit lane, so is Champ Hansen.
Yainho's in P5.
There's massive carnage between Solf and someone else, I think. It's raining again. I just got a raindrop on my screen.
What?
And I got a raindrop on my screen.
Wait, there are cars in the pits.
I think they had wing damage. Fifthio losing out to Crackshot. Crackshot just has to catch Rimanek. But
dries.
Back into
And dries.
No, they're not back into the pit lane, unfortunately. Oh,
there's no way it's raining again.
Then is that Black Wolf going slowly?
Oh my god!
Who's going slowly? Oh, that's Boyman's retired car. What are you saying, oh my god, to?
I thought I just saw raindrops as well. I don't know!
I think it may actually be raining again.
I've only just realised Crackshot is using full traction.
I think Roger is going for a move on Yainho, slowing it down. Is it going to be contact? Oh, no, not quite, but a fantastic defence from Yainho. A bit of a squeeze. Fatnik's lost control of the car, I believe. And there's a lot of lag.
Roswell!
Safety car?
Safety car! What?
Huh?
So... What?
Huh?
So McLarens have just got away with it.
I hope I'm better at commentary tomorrow because this has been terrible.
Wait, you're commentating tomorrow?
Yep.
Where?
A different make.
Oh.
One that shall not be named. Rimanek into the pit lane, and it looks like Jack Bailey has some internet issues. As Yainho is just...
Into the pits.
Is Jack Bailey in the session?
I believe so.
Okay. You keep on...
Will you people stop crashing?
Who's crashed this time?
Roswell's got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Ficho. Zolf's got a track limits under safety car.
No,
No
Jack
one
is in
knows
the.
how to drive this bloody track.
Okay, alright, I'm going to ask Bashi. Yeah, Rudwell, 5-second penalty for a crash with 50 You said Salt just received a 3 seconds. Fatnik with another drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Is the lobby bugged?
I'm watching Jack's stream at the moment. He seems fine.
Where is Jack on his stream?
He's in the middle sector, where he is on our screen. Fat Neek has crashed.
How did Jack Bailey get P2? Because he let Yarninho through. Did Yarninho let him back through?
No,
So was Jack Bailey paused and Yarninho went
Bailey
for an
never let
overtake?
Yarninho through. What are you on about?
Yeah, he did.
It was Roswell and Yarninho fighting.
No, Yarninho drove straight through Jack Bailey. On the final corner.
I need to check if the mainstream's up with you saying this. Okay, it is.
You can see what I'm.
Wait
go
a
to
second.
The first corner of lap 10.
Yarninho's a net P3. I
Not
say
even
that.
not
He
even
is
a net
P3.
P3. He just is P3.
Shut up.
That's Hansen. I look. I'm really sorry. This has been a poor qualifying. Sorry, a poor. Well, that just sums it up, doesn't it? It's been a poor stream so far. I'm actually quite confused. And Singapore. I'm not a fan of Singapore.
So the people who started
this is
P1, 2, and 3 are now P13, P... Who qualified P2?
Rimanek P8 and DC P4.
No, DC qualified P6.
No, he didn't.
He did. It's showing him as +2 on my screen, and he's in P4.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
I see whether unlaps himself. No, he's further down the order.
P3 was Fat Neek, who was on soft tyres. They are not going to... Oh, he's out of the race, that's why. They are not going to the end. Well,
No.
I can't say that.
Roger Well is back in.
Has Lee Webb got his lap back?
No,
Oh.
because he didn't give the positions back last time, and I don't think he's going to do it again, so that would technically be...
I think... I only caught a brief glimpse of it, but Crackshot's move looked very dangerous.
On who?
Bailey.
Quite possibly.
Into turn 1, he was smothering that inside curb.
There will be a lot reported. I'm not going to report... I don't think I'm going to report Ennison Boyman. I don't think I'm going to report the Jack
Where's my
stuff,
beer?
because that's... Yeah, I encourage that, actually. I don't have to hear all of it. Only a bit. Okay, so just to be clear, let me verify the rules on this one. For not...
I am
BFing.
19 years of age before anyone starts. Even though the only person watching is Bashi, who acts like he's 12. And looks like he's 12.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's 12. And probably is 12. I don't know if Bashi's even watching anymore. Bashi, are you still watching? Safety car in this lap.
I don't know.
It must be. The safety car's driving away. We've
Safety
got
car
some
is in
green
this
flags.
lap. Okay, so Lee Webb has received a minimum of 5 seconds and 1 penalty point for that incident. And I believe Fatnik is on 4. I've seen quite a few people. Boyman definitely cut the pit lane.
Crackshot's on the mediums, they're not going to the end of the race.
Definitely
However,
not
at the
as...
same time,
I think
don't think
Jack
the
is
hards
lagging. I think Jack is lagging. But away we go, Ero Crackshot. Flying away, Yanino going for the overtake on Jack
Oh my
Bailey.
God.
Is he going for the overtake on Jack Bailey?
the king
Yanino up into
has
P2.
risen.
Squeezes Jack Bailey a little bit. Jack Bailey, a terrible restart from him, losing the position.
I think he's just struggling.
Is Jack Bailey lagging for you?
No, he's just struggling.
Okay, Jack Bailey is lagging badly for me. So this may be a me issue. I want to see what other people think. as
You
Nick
have a
Hill
lot
gets
of issues, to
overtaken
be
by
fair.
Hansen, and Lee Webb lets the field go.
Yellow
There's been the
flag.
yellow
Who's gone?
flag,
Is it Lee Webb just letting him out? I think it's Lee Webb. Yeah, Lee Webb just letting him through.
oh okay, that refutes.
Ennis and Rogerwell, side by side.
Oh, a
Ennis
lovely overtake from Ennis.
moving up from P12 to P11. He's going
And
to love to hear that, considering he started on pole.
And Crackshot is 6 seconds ahead of P3. What happened?
I don't know. Where have you seen 6 seconds ahead of P3?
I'm using the leader delta.
This is definitely a you
5
issue.
seconds. Yep. Jack Bailey making the move on DC.
He is not 5 seconds ahead.
He's 4.5.
Where did you get 6 from?
I thought I was on interval instead of leader. I added up to 2 in the 4. And Ennis being overtaken
Bailey
by
is
Roger
really
once again. They're
struggling.
too wide under the stand.
This isn't lag from Bailey. He's just
Okay,
really struggling.
Yeah, no. And Roger Well looking for a move on Ennis. These two are going hammer and thong. Is that hammer and tong or hammer and thong?
Yes, you may have just said that wrong, and now I'm going to laugh at you.
Hammer and thong. Self nearly losing in the car. I'm so sorry. I feel like I should just give the commentary over to you because I don't know what I'm doing today. My head's not in
You
it.
really don't, do you?
Today's
I think
been a
I
bad
should just solo the rest of it.
one. Be my guest.
Bet.
Executive. I will say, Crackshot is genuinely flying away. As
Yeah,
Ennis
Crackshot
and
is
Roger
gone.
Side by side, Ruminek having a battle with Morgonius as well. Morgonius,
Oh my god, it's all going off.
Ruminek trying to do a switchback, that's never going to work. You've got the Alfa Romeos just behind Solf, just ahead of Hansen.
P6 to P12 are nose to tail. Someone's going to die.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know where to look at the moment, because DC can't get ahead of Bailey. DC is just
Roger
rear-ended
Well
Bailey.
moving on 50 down the inside in the hairpin. Who's going to make the work stick?
Oh,
There is
he's
a
got
little
the
bit of a
curb.
push. A little bit of a push cutting the curb, and 50 keeps the position. And poor Lee Webb is just chilling behind him. Nick
Ficho, the
Hill.
man who I believe got his first podium here
Oh yeah.
in Ero. He finished P2. I only know that because I won the race. I'm going to bring that up a lot.
Crackshot is now 7.5 seconds ahead of P3.
Okay, that one's
Yanino's
actually
quick, but
correct.
this is
Yeah,
looking a
Yaino's
bit
doing
weird.
really good. But Crackshot's on the mediums, remember?
Yes, so he will
He
have to
will
pit
have to
again.
pit again.
The only thing is though, it's like this about the only track where a two-stop is actually viable.
Will
just because
but
of
will
how
the
long
hards
it
go
is.
to the end?
Also, Roger and 50 side by side into turn 1. Roger backs out of the move. I think no hards will.
I mean, when did they put them on? They put them on about lap 8, I think? Can hards do
Yeah.
25 laps?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Roger was taking out 50. Yeah, that's a slam dunk.
Oh!
Did 50 reset or?
No, Ficio just came back on, like, he couldn't control it, but he almost came back on and T-boned Dennis.
Okay, so I imagine that will be reported by.
Yeah,
58.
Roswell's a very naughty boy. Rubinek still can't get past Morgonius. And DC with the DRS couldn't get past Jack. Black Wolf is P5.
Oh my god.
The man who we were talking about getting a potential IW at the start of the race. What are you in about?
Black Wolf just nearly hit the wall. But it was
No, he
tight.
didn't.
Yeah, he did. No, it was on the entries that I had him. He turned in very early. I know.
It's definitely a you issue then. Considering the stream's died once already, and you're seeing something I'm not.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like a near crash. He just was close to the wall. which
Yeah,
is
that's
why I
how you
premised.
drive this track.
No, but he was on the inside.
Like,
of the
let me just
corner.
spectate a lap of Black Wolf.
You didn't
wait for
see
it.
Black Wolf's not lagging for me anymore.
God, he was a bit close to the wall there.
Shut up.
Oh, he almost hit the curb.
Yeah, I feel like
There's a wall on the right.
we're not commentating this race. We're watching it and chatting.
I know. This is why Watinho loves us, because we don't
Yeah.
take our job seriously.
Well, we're allowed to do this in F4. If we did
I
this in
don't
F1,
know.
maybe.
And to be
No.
honest, I don't really care.
Well, I'm allowed to do it. You're not. So
I've got
you
a
might get replaced.
ping. Alex
Ping.
Wells has just quoted me in
No.
this scene. Where's my beer?
Real DC go for the move on Jack Bailey to the outside of turn 7. Who's going to make the move 6? Jack Bailey around the outside. It's lovely stuff. But can Jack keep it? Oh, it's a little bit of a squeeze in DC.
Morgonius caught Black Wolf.
Oh, yeah. Black Wolf and F5 driver. You would expect that to happen.
But Morgonius also an F5 driver.
And now DC, he's 6 seconds behind Janino. You'd expect him
I've just
to be a
realised
little bit
Rubinek
quicker.
is surrounded by F5 drivers.
No, it's not.
He's got 2 ahead of him and 1 behind him.
Morgonius isn't an F5 driver.
Morgonius, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel horrible.
You've not seen Morgonius for a while because he's
I feel
attending
horrible.
social events. So,
Oh.
and crack. He's not quite. He's, I don't know, it just doesn't like this. We're going to get a flag in section 2.
It's
Oh,
Ficho.
sector 3, and it's 5th.
He's got going again.
Yeah, it's got going again indeed. Does he have damage? That's the golden question. And
The
everyone
answer is
slips.
no.
No. That's good to know. And
The only thing
Rog-
that's damaged is his ego.
yeah, Rodwell and Ennis are battling once again, and Ennis flying out of that corner. Ruminek flashing. He's lost his ERS. He is struggling indeed.
Morgonius has used all of his battery as well, and Black Wolf has 50%.
Oh, 50 into the pit lane. I have a feeling he's going to retire the car.
No?
No. Going to go back to interval because it's
Oh
much
god,
easier.
pardon me.
And it's going for a move on Hansen, who doesn't put up much of a fight. And this is gonna go
Yarino
for a
is
switch
still
back.
pulling away from DC.
Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
he
Roger
is.
Wells just forced himself into that move. And Lee Webb is nearly driving through. Hansen, Lee Webb, he's done good now, but
Zolf is all
Don't
over the
wanna
back of
ruin
Ruminek. I could see a dive bomb happening at some point. Zolf, I know you watch the stream. Please don't take out the championship leader. What the hell was that?
it was a laugh. Solve looking to make a move on Ruminek. Is he going
Ruminek
to
doesn't
send
have
it?
DRS. Send it.
No.
I literally
Ruminek-
said 5 seconds ago, don't take him out, but send it.
And
Send it, you Irish geezer.
Lee Webb has made an overtake on Hansen.
Oh,
I guess a 3 second time. It didn't look like a 3 second stop anyway. Roger Wells hit Ennis. Trying to make good on Boyman's work.
Roswell
And-
just needs to chill.
Yeah, chill, but Roosevelt may have wing damage. It looks like Self has lost control of the car out of the penultimate corner. He's dived, he's cut the corner badly. Ennis has had to go wide. And Self is going to lose a bit of momentum here. Is Roosevelt going to go for the move? No, he's just a little bit too far behind.
Yeah, that's sort of relieved the pressure on Morgonius. He can now focus on Black Wolf ahead. Yeah, Yarino is having a really good race.
Yeah, Yanino is actually really faster.
Yeah,
This is actually really impressive.
I'm gonna have to bring out the mantra again, aren't I?
Yeah. What?
If there are 10,000 Yarino fans, I'm one of them. Morgonius has just hit the wall.
There's been a report in F4.
Oh. Morgonius has just hit the wall again.
Webenga has reported Safari.
Who is
Boyman.
Benga? Oh, it's Boyman.
Boyman, yeah.
Boyman Wibienga.
I'm going to be looking at this incident. You commentate the race for me.
I've been pinged somewhere in Discord. Get Liam to change tyres. What? I don't know what you mean there, but anyway. Let's have a look. What's happening? At the moment, nothing. Ennis is very close to Ruminek. We could see a move here. Are we going to? Probably not. Ennis is all over Ruminek's arse. Roswell is pretty close to Zolf. Roswell brakes very late, I've noticed that. Carries a lot of speed into the corner. which isn't ideal. Romanek can't catch and or overtake Morgonius, and someone disconnected just then.
Yes, I actually didn't get to see who that was, so I'm going to invite everyone back. Ero Ps
Oh,
F4
and this is just... Sorry, Rogerwell was just spun Zolf out, I think.
hot on
And now
my
it's
heels.
3 wide in turn 1.
Well, not really 3 wide.
Well, that was Lee Webb.
Lee Webb is
Lee Webb.
disconnected from the session. He's either disconnected from the session or he has left the session. Which I would understand, although very illegal. So let me invite Lee Webb back to save him from the penalty.
Oh, Ennis had a little look at Romanek up the inside there. To no avail, though. Romanek just doesn't have the pace today, does he?
No, Ruminek doesn't, but he's had the pace for quite a while. Lee Webb has rejoined the session. He disconnected. And Fatnik has joined back. Oh, Fatnik left.
They might end up Fatnik's back again.
Yep, he's going to run the rest of this race.
At this rate, he's going to get a podium. Because of how slow Jack's going at the moment.
Is it all Jack? What about DC?
I mean... Oh, there he goes again.
He's left the session.
There's a lot of pace differential I've noticed at the moment.
True to his name, Fatnik tried to run the rest of the race and just couldn't. Didn't have the card.
Peter.
Anyway,
so yeah.
Ero Crackshot.
When will Crackshot pit?
Yeah.
I don't know the tyre wear because I haven't done any practice, and admittedly, I won't do any practice.
Well, considering a 2-stop is sometimes better than a 1-stop, that suggests
If
that
Crackshot is out of battery.
Bad. He's pushed as hard as possible. Yoninho just keeping it above 10%. There's my boy. DC flying away from Jack Bailey. It's really like...
This battle for P5 is really good, even though no one's tried to overtake anyone.
Oh, Raminsky may be making good on that promise. Is he going to dive it? No, he doesn't. Ennis going very deep. Roger Well goes for the switch. I think Ennis just about avoided. But Ennis is going to keep it. He's locking up once again. Needs to put on a show for us today. Who's going to get the moves done? Ennis keeps the position.
I'm stunned no one's crashed yet.
No, they have.
I meant since the restart in this battle.
Roger Well making the move on Ennis once again. What on earth? They're going so slowly here.
Oh, Morgonius! He's just completely missed his braking and killed Black Wolf.
Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. Would that be...
That's going to be a hefty penalty. That's going to be a very heavy penalty.
Does Morgonius have damage?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't believe he... Well, it's not visual damage. It's on an orange front wing. But it's obviously not ideal.
Again, as I said earlier, damage to the ego.
Oh my god.
Ennis is in the wall! Ennis is out!
No. But then that may be a safety car. That's a tough spot to recover the car.
When's he going to spin it? He's going to get disqualified. Go, Ennis, go!
Yeah, what are you doing, mate? Yeah.
Put it in reverse. Come on, Terry.
Come on.
He's really taking his time. 3 hit.
Come on.
Hey!
We're going again. Good stuff.
Now call the safety car.
Yeah. So that was not the best lap from Ennis, but Ennis spinning into the pit lane.
Catching Crack.
And he actually did the pit lane legally that time.
That's not a sentence I thought I'd say today.
What did you say?
Yainho is catching Crack.
Oh. The Alfa Romeos are going side by side once again. Needs to put on a great showing.
Oh god.
Hansen very wide. Can solve
what switchback?
No, he can't. And Lee Webb through the inside of both of them. Literally.
Bro. Arden just got a double switchback.
He got a switchback by a ghost. How is this possible?
At a street circuit.
I don't know what type of penalty this is for Lee Webb, but I'm guessing Lee Webb doesn't know this is illegal.
I think he might end up getting disqualified. With the amount of penalties he's got at the moment.
Well, you can't do... There's no limit to the amount of penalties you can get in a row, I believe.
Yeah, but surely at some point you got to put the man out of his misery.
Yeah. DM him. No, I'm joking.
He's a lap down.
Yeah. What's going on now? Morgoni is
Oh!
clearly not
Oh,
without
I
wing
thought I saw
damage.
someone spin.
There is a front wing on the track. I believe someone has made contact. Is it
Where?
going to be Solve? It's in sector 3. I think
Rumenek's in the
Solve or
pits.
Hansen may have wing
I
damage.
think
No,
it's
it's
Rumenek.
going to be Rumenek. He was on the hard compounder tyre. He should have went
Oh
to the end of this
no.
race. But we're going to see.
There's still Mercedes in the pit lane for
Is he
Menace.
fixing his front wing?
It
Yes,
is a wing.
he is. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Rumenek. He's
Oh.
qualified so well, just hasn't had the pace or consistency in the second half of this race.
So... I'm still surprised Crackshaw hasn't pitted. You can actually see the wear on his tyres now. That's how bad it is.
Can you?
Like, look at that front right.
Ooh, not looking too shabby.
That means they're not looking too bad.
No.
The tyres are a sight for sore eyes at the moment.
Oh, yeah, no, they are. Oh, yeah. As Dan Darris left
Oh.
the session, but he
No,
was
it's
already
fine. He's
retired.
P17 and
Nick
out
Hill
anyway.
is having a battle with Fifchio, going for a switchback. Can he go for a double switchback? No, he can't. He just gets pushed into. But all fair and square from Fifchio.
Just imagine if Lee Webb didn't go a lap down, he'd be battling for P5 at the moment. But instead he's P14 and has about 20 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah. Not been a great showing at the office.
Crackshot's gone another lap.
And Yanino is keeping the pace. The
He is,
distance between
he's
him
caught
and
about
DC.
half a second.
So this is looking. Yanino could actually win this race.
He could! Where did he finish last race? Did he DNF?
13th.
13th. Oh, yeah.
Go on, Yanino. The only real battle currently is bless you. The only real
Thank
battle
you.
currently is Ferraris,
That's
who I
so
don't think are actually battling. So,
Could someone just crash?
oh, Lee Webb
Oh.
is retired in the pit lane.
The second I said that and someone
given up.
retired, I thought I'd just been the most cursed commentator of all
No.
time.
Yeah. So, oh, Jack Bailey is flushing a little bit.
What?
Actually, let me make sure that is true. Yep, Jack Bailey was caught flashing ever so slightly outside Tesco.
What?
Oh, okay. You didn't even-
You know there are some times where you just need to stop talking.
That wasn't. I wasn't going to do the joke until you said what, and I thought you were doing the joke. So I just did
As
the
much
joke.
as I don't want to share, but swear even, you know my thoughts on that.
Yeah, probably not nice.
That was
But
awful.
I thought you would. I thought I was joining in your joke. Clearly, I started the joke. I misread the
No,
situation.
you are the joke. Hi, TikTok.
You can't force it. If you force it, it doesn't work.
Uh,
This is Ero Ps F4.
Crackshot's
We
in the
have
pits.
one commentator for today. Crackshot into the pit lane, onto the soft compounder tyres, surely. He could go for another set of mediums, but he would appear much earlier if that was the case, and he's going to have to do a
Softs.
lot of catch-up. Can he come out in
it
front
is
of the
mediums.
Ferraris?
Softs
It
die
is the
very
mediums.
quickly here.
Is he going to come out before the Ferraris? It's going to be tight.
He will, I think.
No, he
Oh.
won't, he won't.
No, he won't.
Not with this pit lane.
Is he going to come out before... Roswell is just hitting anything and everything he sees.
Ah,
Alright, so...
Oh, Sultan
For the
is in
first time
car.
ever in ERO, Yainho is in the lead.
Da, da, da. Janino
Dancing,
in the lead of the
walking,
Ero Ps F4.
rearranging furniture.
The Belgian in Singapore. It's a combination that usually goes well. It's going well again.
What?
DC.
You're just lost today, aren't you?
No, that
You're
was
really
a joke.
lost.
Oh, that was a joke, obviously. Singaporean fried rice and Belgian donuts. Duh.
God, that's so funny. I'm so sorry I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
Indio with a 3 second time penalty.
I was watching that. That was awful.
And is he get a
Rumenek's
flag
in a wall.
for Rumenek in a wall? Does he have a front wing? Yes, he does.
No, I think
Yeah, he
it
does.
was Rumenek in a wall.
He was Rumenek in a wall, but he has a front wing. The
The
McLarens.
fact that Rumenek is in P10 and still going to extend his championship lead horrifies me.
That's not true.
What?
Jack Bailey is going to be your new championship leader.
No way.
Yes.
Yarino's in the pits.
What?
Huh?
Onto the soft combat tyres. He doesn't trust those hards to go to the end of this race, and that could
No,
be
he's
a
going to come
message
out in
for the future.
P9.
No, P8.
Why has he done that?
I think he doesn't trust. I'm
He
guessing
had the race in his hands.
That could be a sign of how far these hards can go, though.
DC's just been handed the race. It's raining!
What? What do you mean it's raining?
I've just seen the streaks of rain on a halo.
What halo?
Who was it? Morgonius.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the rain.
I saw rain! Okay, so here's a question for you. 6 laps left.
Yeah.
Can Crackshot still win this race?
He has to gain 10 seconds on DC.
Yeah, but DC's going to be conserving.
Well, Crackshot,
Crackshot.
I assume he's going to be able to overtake Jack Bailey here.
He's got to.
He's not.
Roswell's
he's not
very
close
silently
enough.
got up to P2 as well.
Morgoni is being overtaken by Schnamp Hansen. And Crackshot, is he going to go for a
He can
dive?
still win this race, but he's
No.
got to be patient.
Yeah, he has to push. Sorry, that completely contradicts what you
He's
said.
only 10 seconds behind.
Watchers said hashtag Yarninho for the points. It shows me he hasn't been watching the rest of this stream.
Watched. Yarino was in the lead.
And the convincing one, Crackshot around the final corner. Surely he's going to go for the overtake. Yep, a fantastic
God.
switchback. And he's got the moves done before the straight. But now he's 12 seconds behind DC now. Yeah,
Yarino
Watchers
was in the
went-
lead by 10 seconds and he pitted.
Crackshot,
Mr. Golden
I'm not.
Flame
He's
is
got
in
5
chat.
seconds to catch. 5 laps. 6 laps, rather,
6 laps,
to catch.
10 and a
12
half seconds.
It's
I think it's doable. He needs to. He
We're
needs
going to see.
to dispatch Roswell perfectly.
yeah.
He can't get held up at all. If anything, he needs a safety car, I think. And for DC to get a penalty.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's tight. Maybe the hard compound tyre can't go to the end of this race. There's a yellow flag somewhere. And it's Nico Hilton in the final sector who's went wide on Escape Road. And is 30 seconds behind Ero NS. I think about to be that. There's is that what I think it is? Is that no? It's not the web. Yanino and Self battling for P7. Yanino gets the move done. He's going to have to push if he wants to catch. Rumenek's retired. Is that a safety car?
It is.
Yes, it is. And Crackshot.
Does Crackshot pit?
No.
Surely everyone else does.
DC hasn't pitted. DC is staying out. Roger
Mr.
Well.
Golden Flame is celebrating the fact that Ennis is P12 as well.
Oh god, Roger Well.
So DC stayed out.
Roswell with
Crackshot's
5 second
out.
penalty for
Roswell's got a penalty.
speeding.
Bailey stayed out.
Morgonius into the
Roswell's
pit
in.
lane.
Morgonius in. Yarino stayed out. Zolf in the pits.
Next.
Black
Black
Wolf.
Wolf surely pits.
Nick.
He's done that.
What?
That means he's done it twice. 58 in.
Okay, Black Wolf in the pits. So, who's favourite to win this race now? Surely it's Crackshot.
You would assume so. I imagine Crackshot will be a lot quicker. than
Crackshot
DC.
needs Bailey to do wonders holding up Arnon. Sorry, Arnon didn't pit either. Yarino is the highest soft runner.
And Yanino,
Ficho into the pits. He was going 17 miles an hour in 5th gear.
terrified. I think Black Wolf has cut the pit lane. And Watches asked how tall someone is. I have no idea what that is in reference to.
How tall who? Where?
I don't know.
How tall is he? Ratio.
So Rubenek,
Anyway.
our championship leader.
Wait, is Jack Bailey actually going to take the lead of the championship?
Lee Webb has said, what was wrong in the game? I had to retire. Everybody was ghosting in front of me. Hansen was second to last in front of me. Then I rejoined in. It was the same weird.
Lee, the issue is you were a lap down.
I don't think Lee Webb knows that.
Jack Bailey's actually going to take the lead of the championship. Oh my god.
So Car's not coming in this lap. We're going to have a...
We're going to have a 4 lap shootout? 3?
No, because it's going to be... Yeah, so 3 laps, unless... I don't think
if Ennis and
going to match
Ficho
it.
want to catch up.
Rogerwell and...
Nick is serving his penalty, a lap down, I might add. Yeah, we needed this. Rogerwell's in the pit, serving his penalty.
And he's stuck behind his lapped teammate of Nico Hutton. So I think Black Wolf is going to get the jump on Rogerwell.
The strategy really hasn't worked here for Rogerwell, has it?
No. And that 5 second
He was running P2 for a bit. And now he's P9. But is that all of his penalties gone?
Huh.
Is Ficho a lap down as well? He's a minute behind Roswell. That would mean Ennis is a lap down as well. Surely not.
It could be.
Okay, Roswell still has some penalties.
I'm starting to think that so many people have done the pit entry wrong, but it's not worth penalising anyone.
So...
Because I've seen about
the
7...
safety car is in the Singapore sling, and the last place on track is in turn 5.
And this isn't going to catch. So I think it will stay out.
He could do. It will call it in the finals. No, he's not catching.
It depends on how... I think it's really...
This track is a lot longer than I thought
that's
it was.
to the mercy of DC, I think, to be honest.
Dancing. Walking.
Sorry for the poor stream. I hope you enjoyed it, but...
Watch, shut up.
Out the window. Yeah, I know, the highest soft runner. How tall is he? Oh, come on. That's bad.
And I thought your joke was bad, Liam.
What joke?
Exactly, that's how bad it was.
Well, it wasn't a joke.
Well, you said it was.
I don't know which joke.
It was the Tesco one or something.
Oh, but I thought... No, because I thought you were joking about it.
That really upset me, how bad it was.
Sorry.
Like, you thought I'd enjoy something like that.
Well, I thought you laughed at the idea that was what I was referring to begin with.
I laugh at silly things, not stupid things. I'm a very silly person.
Okie dokie.
Anyway. Run over. Morgonius could still get a podium. Because Arnon and Yarino have penalties. If the top 4 start colliding and spinning out...
Which is possible. Because
they all didn't pit. It probably will happen as well. I can see Yarino going for some moves. Jack Bailey's probably going to crash, because, with all due respect, his dry stint has been awful, pace-wise, compared to the cars around him. He got overtaken instantly and fell about 12 seconds back. Then he found some pace, but he was 12 seconds back. If I have to interview him on the podium and he's been listening to the stream, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble.
I think Morgonius is someone to look out for.
Yeah.
I know Morgonius had his
beer
incident
again.
With... I can't remember who it was. You said Rumenek?
Sorry?
Morgonius and Rumenek had an incident, I believe.
No, it was Morgonius and Black Wolf.
Okay, so if Black Wolf was to report that, You know,
Yeah, that's a slam dunk penalty for Morgonius, if it's reported.
I only get involved in the bits no one cares about.
I'd probably say it's one of the most obvious penalties I've ever seen.
Okay, and Yeast is a steward of one race. So,
I literally am. What do you mean?
do you want you? Are you? Do you still help Cool with stewarding? To be clear,
Yes!
how do you help?
Me and Quill get a voice chat
When was the last time you got in a voice chat?
last week!
Okay, I'm going to give you your steward role back.
Yay!
I did ask you
Wait,
about
why'd
it.
you take it off me?
I didn't take it off you, but I asked you about it and you didn't reply.
Yeah, I just don't like talking to people, you know this.
Yeah. It would help you sometimes, but
Anyway,
I think
safety car in this lap.
Ero Crackshot, I know his mic is broken, we won't be able to interview him, but it's looking like it's a easy victory for him. But does DC have powers that Lewis Hamilton doesn't possess and be able to defend from a driver on softer compounder tyres? We are going to see DC
Ooh.
gets a terrible restart, and clearly
Oh
he
my
doesn't
God.
have those powers. Euro Crackshot immediately up into P1 of this race, and it looks like it's going to be an easy victory from there. And it's making the move on 50, and there's a spinner at the front of the
Oh,
field. I don't know
Jorginho!
who. It's Jan Nino.
No,
No,
he just
no.
had a wiggle. He had a wiggle.
had
I
a
think he
wiggle.
clipped the back of Arden.
But he's behind
Morgonius is all
now.
over Bailey. Someone's gonna crash.
Hansen
I can
or
tell
Bailey.
you that for free.
Who's going to make the move? Nino diving. Oh my god!
Oh my
He's
God!
taken out Hansen. No! Nino. It's a guaranteed penalty for Nino. And it's now sending it on Nino. What's going on here? They're going free wide into a corner. You really don't go free wide into it. Good, right? They've pulled out. Roger Wells taking out Solf again.
Oh,
And
it's all
Blackwell slowing
happened.
down. Nino going for around.
No, someone spun. Zolf spun. And everyone had to slow down.
Got clipped by Roger Well, I believe. Ennis
It's
and
all
Blackwolf.
chaos.
Oh, Blackwolf
And it's
supported the
gone around the
corner.
outside of Blackwall. And this is P7.
Raminsky and Blackwolf are side by side into the hairpin. Who's going to make the move stick?
Bailey is defending so hard from Morgonius. I lied. Bailey is let
No,
Morgonius
Bailey's just let him
through.
through. Good one. And it looks like our podium may already be decided. Can anyone catch up to Morgonius? I'm not so sure. Can anyone get a penalty? That's a possibility. We only have one lap of action in the streets of Singapore. Stay tuned. Crackshot is flying away with things.
Jorginho is caught up to Bailey almost instantly. There's going to be an overtake. And probably after what we've seen, there's probably going to be a crash. Jorginho just broke about 100. Bailey does not like this final corner at all.
No, he doesn't.
Jorginho
slows down.
Heavy
And
lift
it's going
from
for a
Jorginho.
move on Roger Well.
Switchback one.
Out of nowhere, by the way, is Ennis.
Contact! Oh!
Contact.
Oh my god.
They're getting too wide into turn 5. Who's going to do it? Jack or Nino? It's going to be very, very
He's
tight.
gonna hang it.
Going wide.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Ennis! Ennis at the wall!
Ennis has been hit. Ennis hit back. Hit Jack. Roger Well hit Ennis. Ennis losing a bit of his front wing. Roger Well now going for a move on Jack Bailey.
Is Ennis diving?
Oh, God. Roger Well's taking
Bailey's
out
gone!
Jack.
Oh my god!
I'm not entirely sure. Ennis has lost even more of his front wing. This has been an absolute disaster. I'm not sure who was at fault for that incident. Hansen now being overtaken by Blackwolf. This has been absolute chaos, and there's absolutely going to be a report somewhere along the line. I don't believe Ennis has a bit of his front wing. Roger doesn't have any of his front wing. Roger has been a disastrous race, I'm sorry to say.
Ennis is at the wall! Ennis has no wing!
He has no wing now. Oh dear, it's going to be a battle for last between those two, surely.
No, there's still Zolf. Zolf can still get points. He has a wing.
And Jack Bailey's
Does Bailey still have a wing?
Can Jack Bailey catch up? It's going to be tight. Nick Hilton and Instacar ahead of Jack. So ignore him for the time being. It's going to be tight, and it's going very wide, and Solf is looking, can he get a move?
We're going to have to ignore that, though, Liam, because this race is about one person. He had a quality bad. He started 14th. He's worked the strategy perfectly. Crackshot wins in Singapore.
Followed by Real GC and Morgonius in P3. It's been a chaotic race to say the least. Jorginho comes across P4. I believe he's going to lose the position.
Bailey's got
Fifth.
Ennis.
Yes, he does.
Ennis has spun Bailey.
Again?
Zolf is through. Zolf's going to take the final point. It's raining!
It's not raining. Stop saying it's raining.
It was rain! Ennis finishes P10. What happened?
I
What?
have no idea.
Deserved driver of the
So,
day.
yeah, Crackshot definitely deserves driver of the day. The people was champion today. He wins this race.
Dwayne.
DC saying that he had a SC glitch that slowed his restart down. That's really unfortunate, but Crackshot takes the win. P1 for him on his quali ban debut. This time he won't be disqualified. DC finishes P2 after a chaotic race, to say the least, with Morgonius P3. And even with a 5-second penalty, that podium would still be his, looking at the standings. Fifth Geo finishes P4, with Nino finishing P5 after a ill-informed pit. Jack maybe is upset a bit with Rushwell, and I think most of the grid will echo those frustrations. Ero Blackwall finishes P6 with Hansen P7, with Rodwell, Jack Benny and Ennis rounding out the points paying positions. Solf loses out because of a time penalty, with Nico Hiltonen finishing a lap behind, with Rumenek, Lee Webb, Fatnik, Boyman and Dan Dale rounding out the non-finishers. That has been Ero Ps F4 in Singapore. Yeast, what do you got to say about that race?
What the hell happened? So, only one person who started in the top 3 finished. And he finished 10th.
Oh my god.
If this race isn't an ad for ERO minus all of the crashes, I don't know what is.
No, sorry, this is not an ad for Ero. I'm not advertising this. But
However, if you do want to join the league, Liam?
oh, I thought you were going to continue the advert.
No, I don't know what it is.
If you do want to join the league, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like this video. Maybe share it with a friend. My game is glitched now, and it says I'm spectating the main screen. There's black lines everywhere. That's great. But if you look at the description below, there'll be a link in it, and that link will send you to the Ero Discord. You can join over 2,100 members, 200 drivers. Get your feet dirty. Your hands dirty. It's gonna be it'll be fantastic, as Wodge spams it in the chat. Trust me. You might get to be commentated by me. You might get to
Hold on,
race
what?
with me.
Liam, I thought you said this man's mic was broken.
My
I
mic's
said
not broken.
I said Crackshot's mic was broken.
My mic's never broken.
Yeah,
I'll have a
DC's
check.
mic has never been broken.
Oh.
So DC, he finished P2 in what was a chaotic race for about everyone but you. You seem to escape the wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
What have you got to say about that race? Because a P2 is a very good result in the streets of Singapore.
All I know is whoever caused that safety car at the end is now dead to me.
Yeah, I believe
I
that
think
would be
I was 10
Rumenek.
seconds ahead with 4 laps to go, and the safety car comes out, which then means.
Did you consider pitting at all when the safety car came out?
So I did, but I made sure to read the rules. So I went to pit, but went in too hot, so it meant I couldn't go in the pits. So I had to carry on for another way around.
Okay, so that is really unfortunate.
So I was,
it is legal, so you're all good.
I was going to say I was going to pit, but looking at where Jack Bailey ended up, I think I would have come out behind them. So I'm glad I stayed out because it gave me a chance to fight for the win. But I knew I was never getting the win when Crack came out on medium.
Yeah, and then I think the race was almost settled before the finish line of the safety car restart. Maybe something to report, but I heard that you had a safety car glitch.
Yeah, it was just a glitch. I went to speed up and it slowed me down once just before the corner and then twice and then another time mid corner. So I think the exit
I
speed.
think this bug's pretty known. I think you got a bit too close to the safety car before it actually disappeared.
Yeah, I think that may have been the case. So but either way, I can't do anything about it. It's the game.
I
So
mean, have you considered going a bit slower?
no, I'm always slow, so that's never a possibility.
That is not true. That is not true. I
You said it,
refuse
not
to
me.
accept that. That is absolutely not true.
I feel like it's good cop, bad cop in here. You got Liam being nice, and Yeast is here to wind everyone up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's not really good cop, bad cop. It's just nice person, bad person.
I
I
just
think that's
bully
more.
people.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fair. You've got to bully people sometimes. It's the hard truth, isn't it?
And the person I mainly bully the most is Liam.
Yeah, that is true. The stream is not the best. But yeah, that was it was sad to see what it looked like a good fight. It wasn't certain that you were going to win because Crackshot had some fantastic pace, but the safety car added with the glitch, which it doesn't matter how close you are to the safety car, it shouldn't happen. It was really unfortunate, and yeah, it was a shame. But P2 for you, I'm sure you're not going to complain too much about 18 points.
No, not at all.
Exactly. Crackshot is not joining this party, and I have invited Morgonius, although I'm not sure if he's going to join. But looking to the following races in the calendar, we have some good ones. Next up, it's going to be Imola. DC, what are your thoughts on the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and do you have any predictions?
Is Barry Kruger racing?
We are yet to know if he's racing.
If he is, it's a Barry Kruger dub. If not, I'm not sure because there's a lot of drivers now that I've been here a couple of weeks now, and looking at it, yeah, there's a few drivers that could do it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm still quite mind-boggled by the fact that Barry has scored 4 points since the fourth round of the championship, and he finds himself P5, hot out the gates, and then since then, really is not been able to make an impact, partly because of South Africa, partly because of crushes. But yeah, I don't think Morgonius is joining us, so I might as well round off the stream. It's not been the best day of Ero. That was Singapore. Maybe is a track we should avoid in future. A bit of chaos. Some screws list. But if you've enjoyed this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the link in the description and the comment section below. Join the action. It's going to be a fun one. This has been Ero Ps F4 in Singapore. You know the drill. From tomorrow, 5 PM, Ero F3, PlayStation. 7 PM, F2 on PC and PlayStation. And then on Sunday at 4 PM, PC F1, followed by PS F1. 6 PM Sunday. I'll see you there. I'll see you on track. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Peace.